Making sure I ain't got no lipstick on these teeth. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a new indie brand to review, and it is Ditto Cosmetics. Yay! I have their Galaxy Shade palette here for you guys to swatch and review. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Before we get started, I do want to say welcome to all of our new family members out there. And in case you're not familiar with me yet, my name is Melissa Leah Garrett, and I am a cruelty-free makeup and beauty reviewer. I'm a makeup enthusiast, a plus-size beauty, and a PNH and ITP fighter. If you'd like to know more about those two diseases, there are videos down below in my playlist that you can check out. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the fam. Hit the notification bell, therefore you know when I'm posting, even though I mainly post on Tuesdays and Fridays. And give this video a like while you're at it. So before, I used to do a whole lot of indie brand, like newer indie brand reviews. I did it with Rebel Rouge Labs. I did it with Texas House of Glitters, with Nomad Cosmetics. I really enjoy finding newer indie brands and you guys sending me indie brands to try out. And I really want to start doing that again, because I want to give this channel a little bit of diversity as far as indie brands and well-known brands. And this one you guys actually have been sending to me. And the brand is Ditto Cosmetics, and I purchased the Galaxy Shade palette. I did use this palette for my eye look today. So let's go ahead and start talking about this brand and this palette. If you want to bypass all that I'm going to talk about as far as the brand and the specific palette I got in general, I am going to put a timestamp right here so you can just skip all that and get into the swatches of the palette. So Ditto Cosmetics, this is actually a brand that you guys kept messaging me about on my Instagram to try out, and specifically this palette right here. They have other different palettes on their site, but you guys really wanted me to try this one out. This is actually a part of a collection called the Galaxy Collection, I believe it's called. But the brand is based, I got my notes down here. They are based out of Los Angeles, and their motto is define color, define unique style, which I think that's pretty cool because, you know, everyone just tries to be so much, everyone just tries to be the same. You know, I want to look for brands that are going to give us something different, because that's what we really do need, excuse me, in this community and in makeup in general. Is just something different, because everything is starting to look the same. They also say they are luxury quality and affordable price. They are cruelty free, which duh, of course I wouldn't be reviewing them if they weren't. Vegan and gluten free. So that's a little bit about the brand. I will put their link down in the description bar if you guys want to check more of them out. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this palette. So as I stated before, this palette is part of a collection. I do believe it's called the Galaxy series. It's this one, and there's 3 9-pan palettes in the collection. But like I said before, this is the one you guys were really more interested in. This is the Galaxy Shade palette, and I am going to bring this up a little close because my lights are reflecting off of the packaging, which the packaging is really nice. This is just the unicarton, or the sleeve that the packaging is in, but I like how it's really detailed. And on the back, it says Galaxy Shade palette inspired by the planets in our solar system. The palette features a wide range of out-of-this-world colors in matte and shimmer shades. The velvety nude to deep shimmers can be layered, blended, and used wet or dry to create a full spectrum of brilliant, long-wearing looks. Apply dry for a traditional wash of color, or with a dampened brush to achieve maximum intensity. This palette brings together 18 insanely pigmented shades for infinite possibilities to flatter any skin tone. From everyday neutrals to vibrant hues, your look will undoubtedly be Galaxy unique. I did use this shade right here. I did use this palette to do my eye look today, and I will show footage of that later on in the video. But let's see what she looks like on the inside. So she just comes right on out, and the packaging is similar to the sleeve I think it's really nice. It does have like a nice feel to it. And I like how the planets are, some of the planets are, I guess, glossy. I guess it's glossy, I guess. I don't know. And this is what she looks like on the inside. You do get 18 shades in this palette. You get a nice size mirror. Hey guys. You guys know I have to do that every video. I don't know why I do, but I do. Now, these shimmer shades are really unique because they have that swirl of different colors in them. And I will show you guys all the swatches in a minute. I do believe this shade right here, Sun, it is not, it says on the packaging that it's not approved for the immediate eye area because it is a pressed glitter. So you are going to have to be careful with this one. You're going to need a glitter primer or lash glue to use this shade. In this palette, you get 1, 2, 3 matte shades. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 satin shades. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are like metallic shades with a little specks of glitter in them. I did notice that when I use this shade right here, I did have glitter fallout on my face. But we will get more into that in a little bit. And then we have the pressed glitter, which is right here. So let's go ahead and get swatching. All right, the first shades I am going to swatch are, please pardon my bottom gums. I do have hematomas going on. They hurt. They're disgusting. Yes, I know. The first shades I'm going to swatch are Sun, which is the pressed glitter. You have Moon, Charon, and Sedna. I did use Sedna on my eyes today. That is what they look like on my finger. There's the pressed glitter. No primer on my hand as always. The glitter does kind of feel like it has somewhat of a creamy texture to it. And let's go ahead and blend out. When I used this color, I did notice that it did go on rather patchy, but I was able to blend it out. Okay, the next shades in this row I am going to swatch are Jupiter. I think this is Maki Maki. It's very hard to read some of these shade names because of the font that they used. And this is Mars. I did use Mars on my lid today. As I said before, it did have some glitter specks I did have fallout of glitter specks. But that's Jupiter. When you want to swatch shades like this, you just want to just do a swipe just like that. So therefore you get all the colors on the finger. That's what they look like on my finger. Okay, not Mars, but Maki Maki is very deceiving. I thought it was going to be red, but it's more of an orange. But as you can see, all the glitter in it, you are going to have to use like a glitter primer or a lash glue if you really don't want to have so much fallout on your cheeks. Blends out, Maki Maki blends out okay. Now with Mars, I did notice that I had more an intense payout with a wet brush. And I even tried using my finger and I really didn't get the payout that I want. And normally when I use my finger, I get a better payout than what I do with a wet brush. And this is awesome. Let's go ahead and swatch the next row. We have Pluto, we have Venus, Earth, and Ceres. I did use Pluto as my transition color. That is what they look like on my finger. You see the different colors that are in Earth, which is this one right here. and Maki Maki stained my hand. So you are going to have to worry about that if you use it on your eyes, which I don't know why there's not a warning for that on the palette. There should be. That yellow looks really nice. And so does that green. Pluto was really easy to blend out. And it wasn't really patchy. That's what they look like blended out. Okay, I don't know what is going on with these shades, but I have never had a green stain my hand like this. Never. The last two shades we have in this row are Uranus and that's weird. It says Neptune. It's supposed to be Neptune, but it says Sneptune. What? Okay. That's what they look like. It looks like Neptune doesn't have the glitter in it like the other ones do. In the last row, we have Mercury, Halley Comet, Eris, and Saturn. And then I will swatch Hamula when I'm done with these four. I did use Mercury on my outer corner. That's what they look like on my finger. Ooh. Eris is really chunky and just flaked off my hand. Now, Mercury did go on patchy, and you will see that in the video, but I was able to blend it out. And the last shade we have is, I guess it's Homia. It is a matte, but it does have some glitter in it, as you can see. See if we can blend it out. All right, I am now going to roll the footage of me making this eye look, and I will be right back with my final thoughts and the pricing. Alrighty, that is the footage of me making this eye look. Now let's go ahead and talk about my final thoughts on this palette. This palette is okay. It's not blowing me away. It's not really, I guess you could say, revolutionary in the makeup world. Some of the shades are rather patchy. They do blend, but you really have to work with them. And another issue is you're going to have to worry about staining, because, I mean, look at my hand. My hand is red because I had to, like, legit scrub to get that makeup off, or the eyeshadows off. And it's just like, if that's doing that to my hand, I can only imagine what it will do to my eyelids. So that is something you are going to have to worry about, is the staining. And I don't know why they don't have a warning on the palette for that. They just have it on for sun. That's just weird to me, because any other brand would have that. They would say it's not for immediate use in the eye area because of the staining. Well, they won't say because of staining. They will just say not for immediate eye use. And I don't get the Neptune misspelling. That's weird. But overall, this palette is okay. It's not something I would tell you that you have to go out and get right now. If this is something that you like the aesthetic of it, you like the packaging, and you want to try it out, by all means go get it, but it's not really one that I think you absolutely have to have. This palette does retail for $26. Yeah. And they have 3 9-pan palettes in the rest of the collection that are $16.99 each. I know. So much for affordable pricing. I'm gonna give this brand another go with some different products to see if it's just this palette or if it's, you know, their eyeshadows in general. I'm going to pick up a few more things and I will let you guys know how this brand actually is. But as of right now, they're a maybe for me. A maybe. And that is all that I have for you guys today. All of my social media handles will be listed down in the description box. I do not, however, have a Twitter account. So if you happen to see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, all the rest of the products that I did use for my look today will be listed in the description box as well. I love you all so much and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, the staining on my hand is ridiculous. I have never had a green shade stain like that. My hair is like stupid straight today. It never really wants to be this straight. I'm losing it, y'all.